Welcome to Facts Time. To get more videos, please subscribe to our channel, and press bell icon to get latest notifications. 5 amazing unknown facts about our universe. Number 1. Milky Way Galaxy. We are so small before we can truly grasp the gravity of the threats as well as the beauty that surrounds our planet. We must first realize just how small our planet is. The circumference of Earth, at the equator, is about 24,874 miles. And from the North Pole to the South Pole it is about 24,860 miles within our solar system. We are the 4th largest planet after us. We are dwarfed by Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter and our own star, which is 93 million miles away from us, the Sun. The Sun is a pretty big star, but it's nowhere near the sizes of other stars that we know about. To name just a few larger stars for perspective, there is Eta Carinae, a star that is over 5 million times larger than our Sun. Betelgeuse 300 times larger than Eta Carinae. If it were our Sun, it would reach as far out as Jupiter. And then there's UY Scuti, the largest star that we know. UY Scuti mass is unknown, but before UY Scuti comes VY Canis Majoris, a star that is 5 billion times the size of our Sun. We are a part of the Milky Way Galaxy. There are trillions of stars in our own galaxy, and nearly all of them are circled by at least one planet. Within our Milky Way Galaxy we are not the only solar system so far. Our astronomers have found more than 500 solar systems, and are discovering new ones every year. Scientists estimate that there may be tens of billions of solar systems in our galaxy alone, traveling out 150,000 light-years. You can see just how small even stars like UY Scuti is within our galaxy. It takes our Sun 200 million years to complete an orbit of the Milky Way, and 2.5 million light-years away is the Andromeda Galaxy, estimated to collide with our own galaxy in a few billion years. And using the Hubble Deep Field, or HDF, we can see a very small series of space and observations by the Hubble Space Telescope itself. It shows hundreds of galaxies. 5 billion light-years out is the cosmic web, where billions and billions of galaxies are estimated to reside. And finally, 200 million light-years out is the cosmic microwave background radiation. Afterglow is what we believe that started us, the only thing to be left of the Big Bang. That is our universe. What is beyond this other universe is immeasurable heavens. We have discovered less than 0.1% and have found no other life. Are we all alone in this life, or are we in fact not alone either? Thought is terrifying. For now all we know is that all injustices, political and religious existence, theories or truths, all loves, sorrows, hopes and dreams, extinct species like the dinosaurs and species yet to come, all pasts, presents, futures, thoughts and actions only exist on our small and insignificant planet alone. This sort of scale you truly start to think about. What truly matters to you? What doesn't matter anymore, and what never did? What do you think? Number 2. Great Attractor. Say nature abhors a vacuum. Well, she should do something about the astronomically powerful vacuum that is slowly but surely sucking up our galaxy like a spaghetti noodle. Roughly 150 to 250 million light-years away from our own Milky Way Galaxy lies an anomaly known as the Great Attractor. A cute name like that betrays just how horrifying this thing is. Its massive gravitational pull is enough to send entire galaxies its way, where they then collapse upon themselves, and very likely we're on a collision course with it. Remember, nothing in space sits still, and that includes the Milky Way. Our galaxy zips through space at 1.3 million miles per hour, and because the Great Attractor is so gravitationally powerful, we are headed right towards it. Granted, this isn't likely to happen for a few billion years, but simply knowing the universe has already decided our galaxy's fate like that is sobering, to say the least. What's truly scary is we still don't actually know what the Great Attractor is. For one thing, there doesn't appear to be enough mass around that area to account for all that gravitational pull. Not that we could just peer into a telescope to find out. The Great Attractor is conveniently enough hidden behind what's called the zone of avoidance. That's the part of the Milky Way that's so cluttered with gaseous stars and space dust that we simply can't see beyond it, so whatever the great attractor actually is, it remains largely a mystery beyond the fact that it's endlessly huge and endlessly hungry. Number 3. Space has a smell. Space has a smell. Have you ever wondered what space smells like? Of course, since we would die without protective gear out in space to breathe, it's very hard to tell. But when astronauts come back from spacewalks and take off their gear, they would note a very peculiar smell. They have described it as pretty distinct, like metal, welding fumes, gunpowder, seared steak or burnt cookies. The center of the Milky Way Galaxy apparently smells like raspberries. The Max Planck Institute did some research and gathered that the large cloud of alcohol probably has something to do with it. But I'll tell you more about that in a bit. The ethyl format itself is supposedly responsible for the smell of raspberries and rum. All of these things combined make space not smell so good. But astronauts all say that they can recognize it immediately. We can try to compare it to things we know, but it has a smell that is unlike anything else. Number 4. Speed of light. Everybody loves to imagine themselves flying through the galaxy at the speed of light, that roughly 299,792,458 meters per second. However, the reality might be less fun and a lot more fatal when coming into contact with an object moving at light speed. Hydrogen atoms transform into intensely radioactive particles that could easily wipe out the crew of a starship and destroy electronics in seconds. Just a few stray wisps of hydrogen gas floating through the cosmos could have a radioactive output equivalent to a proton beam created by the Large Hadron Collider. Number 5. Blue sunset on Mars. Blue sunset on Mars. Now on Earth people are used to a beautiful sunset that's painted in hues of orange, red and yellow on Mars. However, the normally pinkish red sky turns blue as the sun goes down under the horizon. It's because Mars is much farther away from the sun than Earth, making the sunlight less intense. The fine dust in the Martian atmosphere absorbs the blue light, and gets rid of the warmer colors that you typically see on Earth, whether it's blue or yellow. Both sunsets look spectacular. To get more videos, please subscribe to our channel, and press bell icon to get latest notifications.